What are the basic principles of logical reasoning? Have you ever wondered what makes a strong argument? In the world of law school, understanding logical reasoning is key. Let's break down the basic principles that will help you excel in your studies and on the law school admission test. First, let's talk about understanding arguments. An argument is made up of premises and a conclusion. Premises are the statements that support the conclusion. Recognizing these components is essential for analyzing any argument. Next, we need to focus on premises and conclusions. The premises provide the evidence or reasons for the conclusion. The conclusion is the statement that logically follows from the premises. In law school, distinguishing between these elements is vital for evaluating legal arguments effectively. Now let's discuss rules of inference. These are principles that guide how conclusions are drawn from premises. For example, there are common rules like modus ponens, which states that if A then B, A is true, therefore B is true. Another is modus tollens, which states if A then B, not B, therefore not A. Understanding these rules is essential for constructing and evaluating arguments. Conditional statements are also important in logical reasoning. These statements often take the form of if, then. They indicate necessary or sufficient conditions for an event to happen. In legal contexts, these statements help establish cause and effect relationships or legal obligations. Next, let's differentiate between necessary and sufficient conditions. A necessary condition must be present for an event to occur, while a sufficient condition guarantees the event will happen if it is present. Knowing the difference is vital in legal reasoning, as it impacts how laws are interpreted and applied. Assumptions are another key principle. These are unstated premises that must be true for the conclusion to logically follow. Identifying these assumptions helps strengthen or weaken arguments, which is a critical skill in legal analysis. Finally, let's look at how to strengthen and weaken arguments. Strengthening involves confirming assumptions or adding evidence to make the conclusion more likely. Weakening means challenging assumptions or presenting counter-evidence to make the conclusion less likely. These skills are essential in legal debates and case analysis. Mastering these principles of logical reasoning is essential for success in law school. They enable students to analyze legal arguments effectively, identify flaws in reasoning, and construct persuasive arguments in legal writing and advocacy. By applying these strategies, you will be well prepared for the challenges of the law school admission test and your future legal career.